Tom.
This is Paul, back with another review. This time for Spider-Man Homecoming. Alright, Tom. What'd you think?
Well, let's talk about some things we don't like. We're gonna start out talking about what are some things that can improve, because no film is perfect.
So we're gonna break it down, and then we're gonna build it back up.
Constructive
criticism. Anyway, some of the things I did not like. This movie, some of the casting. I know a lot of people are griping about Flash Thompson. It's like, oh, he's different, but it's a new generation. I can understand that, but still, come on. It's not the Flash that we all know and love.
No, it's not the muscular, I'm gonna beat you up Flash, Flash Thompson that we know. It's a different type of Flash.
And it's not only that, but can you imagine that Flash Thompson as Agent Venom? No.
No,
you can't.
I don't think so.
Also, spoiler alert, just so you know, for this movie. I didn't like the whole MJ thing at the end. I know it
was a little push.
So, if you've seen the movie, there's a character, Michelle, that comes out at the end, and she's like, oh, my name's Michelle, but some people, my friends call me MJ. So that's the reference to Mary Jane Watson, Spider-Man's love interest, a little down the line. But I read something afterwards that said, like, it's their own character, it's not really MJ, who's just kind of hinting at that it's going to be a love interest eventually. So
yeah,
I just didn't like that. It was like an afterthought that I thought they just filmed and like, ooh, look at this, we're being quippy, as Marvel is. One more thing I didn't really like is the climax. I felt like the camera movement was a little jolty, and you saw the whole thing in the trailer anyway, and so there's no surprise. And then the score during the climax was like, did they hire just some random like high school band to do this score? But other than that, that was really...
my thing is, there's a couple things I don't like about this film. I'm nitpicking, but it's not too much. I agree with you with the MJ thing. Now, I read that even though they revealed is that she's Mary Jane Watson, we don't know for sure if they will be the love interest, because in the comics we know that Gwen was his true love. In fact, if you read the comics, Gwen and Peter was gonna get married until she dies in the comics. So
when do you think Gwen will?
I think Gwen might be in the next movie. I think MJ will just be a friend. That's just my speculation, if they follow the comics. Now, the other thing I don't like about this, there were certain scenes that were too long. They didn't need to be there. I didn't like the fact that he was stuck in that one facility where they
that top secret.
Yeah. It was too long. It was just like, we didn't need that scene. I don't know. I just thought that they could have got rid of that scene and the movie would have been fine. And so, other than that, I don't know if I have a lot of other things to nitpick. The music wasn't that great. I disagree with Paul. I do like some of the casting. Now I agree with the Flash Thompson, what Paul said, that is different. I do like the spin of it that makes he's part of this geek group that is. They're actually the same level in the social aspect in high school, and so I thought that was interesting. And so, other than that, I don't think. Do you have anything else that you don't like?
No, I think what I've said is enough. But the positives.
Here we go. What are some things you like?
I liked Tom Holland. Tom Holland is a great Spider-Man.
He is.
Andrew Garfield was a good Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire was a good Peter Parker. Tom Holland kind of brings it together. And he's really the nerdy and sarcastic person that is known to be Spider-Man / Peter Parker.
I agree.
I did like the villain. I'm so glad they did away with Green Goblin, and Oscorp was barely mentioned, I think. I don't think it was even in there.
I don't think it was in there.
Michael Keaton did great. He is a villain. He's a villain.
He's probably the second best villain in the Marvel universe, in my opinion.
And Marvel isn't really known for their good villains.
They're not.
And I feel like Michael Keaton did well because of the intentions of the villain itself. He's trying to provide for his family.
And he got screwed over.
By
who?
Tony Stark.
So who's the true villain in this movie? Is it Tony Stark, or is it
Tony Stark.
Michael Keaton's character? That's the whole debate going on in the internet these days about this movie, is that who is really the true villain in this movie? And so
it's the man.
It's the man.
Anyway, what else did you like?
First of all, I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man as well. You know, just like you, I think he is believable that he is in high school that's the other thing is that
The dude's 21.
21, and he's playing a 15-year-old, which is actually not too far apart compared to like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, who were like they're in late or early 30s and late 20s, and they're trying to play high school. So it's more believable. This movie has the feel of the 80s vibe, like John Hughes movies, like Breakfast Club.
Interesting. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
I like how they paid homage to that too. That was
everything
pretty
was
cool.
it was just like that vibe, that high school coming of age story about he's conflicted. Does he want to be a high school kid or does he want to be in an Avenger team? And he wants to be an Avenger, but yet he's missing out on this, fun with his friends. So there's that conflict between him being, do I want to be the Spider-Man or do I want to be Peter Parker? And he has to come to grips with himself to be able to manage each, to be a superhero or to be a kid in high school. So I thought that was really cool. I love they answer my question. From all the Spider-Man movies, somehow Spider-Man can swing to anywhere, anytime, any place. Not in this movie. There was that one scene when he was at a party and there was an explosion and he's swinging and he comes to a golf course and there's nowhere to swing and he runs
across the golf course,
which is realistic because Spider-Man can't swing everywhere. That's what I love about it. Other than that, the movie's great.
I'm excited for a sequel, by the way.
It's gonna be a sequel.
Tom Hardy as Venom in the same universe. I'm excited.
That's gonna be a little iffy. We'll talk about that next time.
All right.
What's your score for this one, Paul?
Score out of 10, I would give it an 8.
Oh, nice. Okay. I give it an 8.5.
Okay.
I think this movie is good. It's really good, actually. But I was really entertained. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I hope he plays Spider-Man for a very long time. Can't wait to see what his role is in the Avengers movie.
Cool.
So,
let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Comment below. Subscribe to this channel.
Movie Nerds Alert.
Movie Nerds Alert.
With 2Z.
Because you'll fall asleep during. All right.
That's a new channel. So enjoy.
Thanks for watching. See you later.